Welcome back to What If, the show where we take fandom's worst choices, give them therapy, and ask, hey, what if you didn't screw that up? Today's subject, Anakin Skywalker, the Jedi Order's answer to what if a golden retriever had untreated anxiety and a laser sword. Take a deep breath there, champ. So picture it, Palpatine's office. Mood lighting, giant window, ominous energy. The perfect setting for a workplace grievance meeting that escalates into homicide. Mace Windu has finally connected the dots like the galaxy's angriest algebra teacher. He's got Sidious cornered. And Anakin? He's off to the side like a kid watching his divorced parents argue, thinking, maybe if I scream loud enough, this won't ruin my life.
Anakin, please, he's bullying me.
Bitch, please. You literally started a war.
In canon, Anakin sees Mace about to solve 99.9% of galactic problems and thinks, no, I can fix this. Cuts off Mace's hand. Sidious yeets Mace into the Coruscant skyline. Congratulations, Anakin, you screwed yourself. But in our timeline, Anakin doesn't help the glow-in-the-dark grandfather who keeps trauma-baiting him in private meetings.
Please, Anakin, buddy, I'll save that cute senator you've been banging on the side.
She has a name, guy. You do you, Mace.
He helps Mace. And by help Mace, I mean that he gets the hell out of his way and lets that badass Jedi do his thing. One purple blur, instant dead Sith, and 0 future empires. And suddenly the galaxy doesn't spiral into fascism. Amazing what happens when you don't support space Voldemort. So what happens when the Sith overplays their hand and the chosen guy didn't fall for it? Well, for starters, no Order 66, which means clone troopers everywhere are spared from committing war crimes on a Thursday.
Wait, we don't have to shoot our Jedi friends?
Bro, thank the Force.
That sounded traumatic.
Second, the Senate gets the biggest I told you so in political history. Palpatine was secretly a Sith Lord? Yeah, that'll mess up your bipartisan trust exercises. Now let's talk about Anakin, the man, the myth, the walking HR violation. Here's the good news. He doesn't become Darth Vader. No burns, no helmet, no inhaler. The only thing on life support is Palpatine's legacy. But there is some awkward cleanup. People are for sure going to remember that, near the end, Palpatine was sorta obsessed with Anakin.
The Force is strong with you, young Skywalker.
Lucky for Anakin, the PR write-up is simple. Yes, the Sith groomed him, and he still chose the Jedi. Hero status restored. Trauma redirected. Therapy recommended. And now, Padmé. Oh, Padmé. Our queen, our senator, our woman who deserved so much better. Padmé doesn't die of sadness this time because, shocker, when your husband doesn't massacre children and force choke you, you tend to survive childbirth. She gets to retire on Naboo, raise her twins, and write a memoir titled My Clone Wars, Senatorial Red Flags. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan does not have to spend 20 years screaming into the Tatooine wind as sand exfoliates his soul. He never becomes Ben, never camps in a cave like a desert raccoon, and never has to cut Anakin in half over a lava river. Instead, he's Uncle Obi. He teaches toddler Luke how to levitate toys and teaches Leia how to sass with precision.
You talk backwards, but okay, I'll play along.
Yoda doesn't run off to a swamp to live his final years like a frog on a depression arc.
Failed I have.
He stays around, trains younglings, complains about politics, and lives way past 900 out of spite.
Purple lightsaber Master Windu has, compensating for something,
And then there's Mace Windu, now with 30% more electrocution, but 100% more petty. Mace becomes the Jedi Order's CEO. He institutes reforms. He trusts Anakin now, cautiously, kind of like a mom watching her kid carry a full pot of boiling pasta across the kitchen. That sort of trust. Luke and Leia? They get to grow up with actual parents, not moisture farmers. Just mom, dad, and the occasional Jedi babysitter who can levitate snacks. They train at the temple, they go on space vacations, and neither of them ever has to watch their planet explode. We love a low-trauma childhood. Han Solo is still a scoundrel.
Get him!
He's just a scoundrel with fewer fascists to run from. Do he and Leia ever meet up? Unlikely, but that's never stopped Disney Plus from forcing two characters together like divorced parents at Christmas.
This is mandatory chemistry, folks. Think of the brand engagement.
All right, let's zoom out, because Anakin not helping Palpatine isn't just a haha no Vader moment. It's a full-blown timeline earthquake. Like if someone went back in time, stopped the Titanic disaster, and half the 20th century plays out differently. This is that, but with laser swords. First,
Execute Order 66.
the Jedi Order doesn't get Thanos snapped. That means thousands of Jedi stay alive, not two old men hiding in caves waiting to dump trauma on Luke Skywalker. Instead of a rebellion, you get, I don't know, a functioning peacekeeping force? Wild concept. Second, the Republic actually gets a recovery arc. Because when your government finds out its leader was a Sith Lord, you basically unlock the political equivalent of New Game Plus. Everyone's suddenly pretending they didn't vote for Palpatine. The whole thing is one big Senate HR meeting. Third, no Empire means no generational trauma factory. No stormtrooper child conscription. No planets blown up as a warning. No 20-year reign of, hey, we built a moon that destroys planets. Fourth, crime syndicates get way more annoying. Because the Empire isn't around crushing everything beneath its shiny fascist boots, the Hutts and other criminal groups will absolutely try to fill the power vacuum. But now the Jedi aren't dead, and Anakin isn't busy gaslighting his son.
I don't know you. Go back to your dirt planet, child.
And so, guess who handles that nonsense? Yep, the Skywalker twins, Space Batman and Batwoman. Fifth, the sequel trilogy basically never happens. No Palpatine clone, no Snoke in a gold bathrobe, no Kylo Ren temper tantrums destroying antique furniture. So that's the timeline where Anakin Skywalker saved the galaxy instead of emotionally speedrunning his villain arc. Turns out all he had to do was not side with the evil wizard who creep texted him at work. Moral of the story, listen to the guy with the purple lightsaber. Avoid wrinkly men offering immortality hacks. And for the love of the Force, get therapy before you bring balance to anything.
I don't know how to control it, how to stop the nightmares.
Thanks for watching. Drop your next chaotic what-if ideas for any cinematic universe in the comments. Do that subscribe thing for more videos like this or some of the other things we get up to on this channel. And for those still sticking around, let's see how I do with a lightsaber. See, I'm good at this.